Martial Arts Institute is located on West 115th of Lorraine. We serve a lot of martial art needs such as children, adults, and kickboxing. What we're going to do is a demonstration of what the martial arts is all about. As we're going to start with our first form of what they call kata. And after roll. And Mr. Murphy are demonstrating the first level of kata. And what they're showing is a simple form as a student or practitioner that actually enters into the martial art will actually demonstrate or at least work against these simple movements against imaginary opponents. This is basically what we call shadow boxing, as boxers will do. Now the next set of forms that we're going to demonstrate is a little more advanced set of techniques. You're going to see a multiple type of techniques that these gentlemen are going to display. And again, playing against imaginary opponents. Series of martial arts is a lot more complex than you saw the first two. As the demonstration is being performed, you saw multiple types of techniques that's a little more complex to about an 8-month training session. As we get into the next set, we're going to demonstrate an even more complex at an intermediate level. You can see that more power is being developed, a little more focus is being developed, and somewhat their attitude has changed. The more advanced level, a lot more series of complex moves. Again, emulating a fight scene, as we call shadow boxing. As you can see, the intensity, focus. The next step that we're going to see is the weapons. Martial artists will usually learn a weapon when they're involved in martial art within a 2-year, 3-year period. The demonstration is a bow pattern. Again, a bow or a weapon is usually some sort of a firm implement that they utilize back in the Asian countries. The bow is used to carry rice, water, and other material. And when they had to get into a fight, they actually drop the material and use the pole as a weapon. As the martial arts progresses, you can see some of the forms also progress with the martial artist. The next demonstration is using a sword. As the sensei is utilizing the sword, he's demonstrating the technique of the sword. You can actually hear them cutting the wind. That's one heck of a barbecue cutter. With time and age, we end up using other material as a weapon, such as a cane. The demonstration for the cane is against the attack of multiple types of people. As you can see, the intensity grows as a practitioner grows in the art. The focus, the fluidity of its technique, the dynamic of the technique has grown. As he demonstrates a few attacks with his cane. And the intensity and power. The next set you're going to see is called Kumitachi. It is the way to practice with the sword without having a real sword. They use what they call a wooden sword, and as they practice, they learn to develop their technique without actually hitting each other. Again, one of the training aids is developed in the Eastern culture. With focus and control. On the next series of demonstrations, we're going to demonstrate some of the self-defense techniques. What we're going to demonstrate is what we do with our beginners as far as simple techniques to more of advanced techniques. As you can see, the strike against a high block kick and some sort of a hand technique is demonstrating a lot more advanced, complex technique. As he's choking him, he's going to pull him around. Do a heel kick. And hopefully he drops the person to the ground. The advanced technique is a you or demonstrate a more complex. What they call a hip throw to the ground. And again, traditionally they will bow to begin and end every type of demonstration. One against a hammer lock. The advanced version of this hammer lock. You can see the flow, focus, and spirit behind these techniques. What we're going to do now is demonstrate a newer version of martial art called extreme martial arts. There are two people that will be demonstrating, or excuse me, the cutting of the martial art with the sword. They are trained to take one slice, one swift of a sword to demonstrate how powerful and accurate his execution is going to be.